G'day viewers. Today's more of a test than gold recovery. I'm hoping it's gold recovery. So what I got here is a pile of Eproms, and looking through the window you can't see any gold. I had probably about 2 kilos, maybe 3 kilos of these. Yeah, it would have been easily 3 kilos. And I've given them all back because I said there's no gold in them. But I'm curious, just because you can't see gold doesn't mean there's no gold. The little circuit die inside looks like that's gold in color, but it doesn't look like there's actually gold there. When I've seen these before that do have gold, pretty much this whole window you can see is filled up with gold brazing. And underneath that die, you probably can't see too well on the camera, but I can see right behind the die is like a white paste. Some of these were even broken open. I don't know if I can find one now. There was one broken open and you could see what was in it. I couldn't see any gold. Yeah, there's one there. So there's no gold brazing that I can see. But just so I know, for future reference, and for you guys as well, if you can't see gold, does that mean there's no gold? There still could be somewhere. So this is a test. I'm going to process these as if they had gold and see if we get anything out of it. Okay, so with these Eproms, you don't need to burn these. They're just 2 pieces of ceramic glued together, and the good part is inside. So all you got to do is just knock them gently, and the ceramic top comes off, and there's no metal in it. It's just rubbish. And there's the bit there with the legs and the solder in the middle. That's all we're looking for, is that there. So that goes in the good barrel. I'll do another one. No point in showing you the whole lot. So you just tap it gently. You don't need to put a whole lot of force on it. You can do it on concrete, or you can do it on wood like I am. And it just opens up like that. And then all the legs are in combined in here. But the legs aren't really what we want. I'll put them in there anyway. It's the center part here with the brazing. So you can separate this part and just put that in there. This is all waste. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the whole lot. I found some more that I had stashed because I had 2 different containers and I forgot which container I was putting them in. This is all of them, and I'm going to open them all up, put the good parts in there, and then all you do after that is just soak that in nitric acid, and it should dissolve away any silver or whatever could be in there. I don't know what's in there, and if there's any gold in there it won't dissolve, it'll be left behind. So pick out the ceramic parts. Well, actually I'll just rinse it after I've done the nitric bath, and rinse it all out, make sure I get all that juice out, and just leave these in there as they are. And if I can see any gold, I'll put aqua regia in, but I don't think there's going to be any gold. I can't see any, but that's what that test is for, so that's what I'll do. I've finished separating all the Eproms, so just the bottoms with the legs and the paste in the middle. Sometimes the legs got stuck to the top bit, so I put that in there as well, as long as it was accessible to the middle. Now there was 2 types. Most of them have got like a dried up grey paste that surrounds all the legs, and on some occasions like this here, both top and bottom came away. So it's just the paste. It's dry, but whatever you want to call it, cement or whatever, with the legs encased inside it. But there was ones in there, not many, but some of them had this like a white creamy coloured paste. And I don't know what the difference is. I mean, if there's no gold in there, maybe there could be silver. This paste might be like a silver paste, a silver brazing stuff, or it could be palladium or platinum, or these could be platinum and palladium, I don't know. So if I don't see any gold, and if we don't get any gold, I'm still going to check it for other precious metals, because they're bound to use something. I don't see why they would put gold in some and nothing in others. They would have to have silver or palladium or platinum or something. So you know, there's a lot there. You can see the white paste at the back of the square, the circuit die there, but then there's all this paste here. Like I say paste, but it's dry. I don't know what you'd call it. Glue maybe, I don't know. But it's unusual that some of them are white and most of them are grey. Some have got nice big circuit dies, some of them have got tiny little ones. But it's going to be interesting to see what's in these. So now I shall put these into a beaker, and I'm going to put dilute nitric acid first, so some distilled water and nitric, and I'll just use that first and see what I get. It might be silver or palladium, and then afterwards I'll drain it and rinse them well, and then I'll try aqua regia just in case there's platinum in there or gold. Probably a waste of time, but this is what the experiment's for, to find out. So we'll get ready for the nitric bath. Yeah, I thought about it at first. I thought maybe that's too much of a batch. Maybe I should split it into two. But there's a lot of gaps between all the Eproms. I don't see any reason why acid would have trouble getting through it all. So I think that'll be fine to do it like that. So I'm just going to cover it with water and then put some nitric in. So this is the bottoms or the tops, whichever the parts that are no good. That's all right, waste now, rubbish. So we'll get started on these. Alright, so the water's in, and a good dose of nitric. Make sure there's plenty there to dissolve whatever could be in it. And the lid on top, and now we wait. Alright, so now I'm going to filter the solution and check for silver and palladium. There's a few crystals growing in there because this is evaporated a fair bit, so I might put some water in there or something to help dissolve them. And once I've washed it all, got all this out and rinsed them well, I'll then put some aqua regia in there and see if there's any gold. I don't think there will be, but that's what this test is for. So I'll get filtering. I've rinsed the Eproms about 5 times, got them as clean as I can, and now I'm going to put some hydrochloric acid in. So it looks like there's still a lot of sediment that was on them, but I don't know how, because I rinsed it and rinsed it and rinsed it. It's okay. We're still going to find out if there's gold, that's the main thing. Put some nitric in. Doesn't need to be much, and I'll put that on heat and see what happens. Okay, so I've been filtering this, and the first lot came out with a brown colour, and the second lot came out with a bright yellow with some sort of precipitant. I don't know what it is. Even in the bottom of this one, there's aqua regia in there, and why it's gone all yellow in there I don't know. Positively no silver, because I tested for silver, so there's no reason for silver to turn up now when it didn't show positive before. However, this was about gold, so I'm just getting my stannous. We're going to do a gold test now, even though it hasn't finished filtering. That's aqua regia in there, so we'll do a test now and see if there's gold in solution. And that would be a negative for gold. So I mean, it might have been common sense. If you can't see gold, there's obviously no gold, but I wanted to know for sure. I'll give you a quick look at what they look like if I can find a picture of some that do have gold, so that if you guys are ever buying these, you know what to look for. And then after I show you that, that's pretty much the end of the video. So thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed it, hope you learnt something. Bye.